Welcome to my review of the Rutlands powered router table with height adjustment, model number DK2080. The router table is 600 by 400 mm with height adjustable 1500 watt router. It comes with 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch collets, 3 feather boards and a mitre gauge. The instructions are poor for this product, and in fact if you follow them you won't be able to fit the dust extractor and will have to remove the black plastic fences and start again. There are lots of bags of bolts, but no instructions as to which goes where. In this video I'll explain how I put mine together. The tools required for this job include a large Phillips head screwdriver and a 10mm spanner. The bespoke work stand for the router table was out of stock when I ordered mine, so I made one from some spare ply I had in the workshop. You attach the height adjustment handle by removing the screw from the spindle and attaching the winder to the spindle with the screw. I have also attached the spanner required for changing the router bits to the handle with a piece of green string so it doesn't get lost. Firstly, attach the metal fence to the tabletop using the 20mm coach bolts and the orange knobs. Line up the holes with the slots below and pass the nut up through the hole and secure using the washer and the orange knob. Repeat this process for both sides, making sure that the square part of the coach bolt runs smoothly in the groove. Next, place the dust extractor in position and secure using the 15mm flathead screws. For this you will need the screwdriver and 10mm spanner. To attach the black plastic fence extenders to the fence, use the 50mm flathead coach bolts and orange knobs. These slide through the slots in the plastic part and the holes in the fence. Make sure you fix these the right way round, otherwise you won't be able to make a solid fence when required. To attach the vertical featherboards, use the 70mm flathead coach bolts. These slide through the vertical grooves in the featherboards and the holes in the fence and fence extenders. Make sure you attach them the right way round to allow smooth movement of your wood. The direction is indicated on the featherboard. The horizontal featherboard and mitre gauge both slide into the groove on the top of the table. The mitre gauge is prefabricated. To attach the horizontal featherboard, use the 30mm flathead bolts with the square black washers in the groove and the orange knob and washer above. Hidden below the table, on the height adjustment spindle, is a nut that can be used to lock the height of the router bit. When changing the collets and router bits, wind the router up to its maximum height and remove the two plastic discs for access. Also under the table is a lever. You pull this to lock the spindle while changing the router collets and bits. The tabletop has two rulers stuck to it to allow you to set the fence accurately. In review, I am very happy with my purchase, giving Rutlands and the router table 5 out of 5. At £159 this router table was at the right price for my wallet. The instructions are poor, but once I worked out where the bolts went, it was easy to put together. The collets and bits are easy to change. The work table is very glossy, allowing the wood to slide easily across. The featherboards work well, and from the first cut I was impressed with this router.